In this video, we are going to talk about simplifying trigonometric expressions using identities. So, one of the things that you can do with the identities that we talked about is to use them to simplify trigonometric expressions. So sometimes it will go from a really long, complicated looking expression, and then you can simplify it down a lot using the identities. So the identities that we have talked about so far are listed here, and if you're in my class, you can find this sheet posted in Georgia View. And so we've talked about the Pythagorean identities, the reciprocal identities, the quotient identities, and these even and odd identities. And there are some more, but we haven't covered those yet. So mainly we'll be dealing with these identities in this section. So what we want to do is to be able to use these identities to simplify some trigonometric expressions. So let's take a look at first example here, and here we have this expression sine theta times tan theta times cosecant theta. All right, and we want to simplify this as much as possible. Okay, so just looking at these individual factors in here, there's really not a whole lot that can be done with sine. It's about as simple as it's going to get. With tangent, though, right, we know that if we look at these quotient identities, that's sine over cosine, right? And so what we can do is write tangent as sine theta divided by cosine theta, like so. And then do a similar thing with cosecant of theta. So if we look at the reciprocal identities, right, we have that cosecant of theta is 1 over sine, right? So I could write that as 1 over sine. Okay. And so now what I've got is a bunch of fractions being multiplied. If you like, you can write this as being over 1 as well, like so. And all of this is multiplication, right? All of these are going to be factors. So I've got some common factors between the top and bottom of the fractions in there. And so, for instance, sine theta is common between the top and the bottom. So I can cancel out those that common factor of sine theta, and that's about it here, okay, that I can cancel out. So, right, and these would still be 1s here, right, once I cancel that out. And then I can think about multiplying these fractions. To multiply fractions, right, you multiply the tops and then multiply the bottoms. So if I multiply sine theta times 1 times 1, that means that I will have sine theta on top. And on the bottom, if I multiply across the bottom, I'll have 1 times cosine theta times 1. That comes out to be cosine theta. So this these fractions multiplied together come out to be sine theta over cosine theta. So looking at that, we can see that's one of these quotient identities. That's the same as tan theta, right? So I can write this more simply as tan theta, like so. All right, and so the original expression that we had is just equal to tangent of theta. So this, these are equal to each other, right? And this one is the simplified version. So you're better off using a simpler version, getting it down as simple as you can. All right, so that's just what it means to simplify trigonometric expressions using those identities. All right, in the next couple of videos, we'll do a couple more examples.